What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we are taking a look at the Bandai movie monster series Odo Island version of Godzilla from the new hit movie, Oscar-winning Godzilla -1. So just take a quick look at the figure here. We have the tag that it comes with. Of course, you got the Godzilla -1 logo, 2023, all that good mumbo jumbo on the front. Here's the back with a little bit of a silhouette of Godzilla from -1. Tag signifying that this is the movie monster series from Bandai. On the inside, you have your warning labels and all the other mumbo jumbo. And that about does it for the tag. Set that off to the side. Now let's look at this figure itself. This version of Godzilla, I really liked, and I think I don't think I'm alone in that. Godzilla -1 just hits the ground running. You have this amazing opening sequence, and this guy is just tearing apart the airbase and airfield on Odo Island there. Spoilers if you haven't seen the movie yet. What are you doing? You need to go watch Godzilla -1. Absolutely fantastic design. Definitely reminded me a little bit of like Jurassic Park and whatnot with like the T-Rex and stuff like that. But oh man, like this design, I thought it was cool when I first saw it, but it has definitely grown on me to where I really enjoy this design for Godzilla. I really like it, and this Bandai figure absolutely does it justice. Let's just get right on into it with paint applications. All right, color-wise, Godzilla, you're looking at a pretty much almost a grayish, little hints of green here and there throughout the body, but Godzilla is, back to that charcoal, not really charcoal, but, blackish, grayish. Again, you do have some green, like really dark green highlights within the sculpt that definitely make the details pop and whatnot a little bit better, but he is pretty much all one color throughout the entire mold. His claws on his hands and his feet are of course a nice black. His teeth, a very nice bone ivory color, and one thing I want to point out on this guy is the eyes. Despite how small the eyes are, and again, this goes into Bandai movie monster series figures such as Varan, Ebirah, a few of those other kaiju that have come out in the last, year and a half. What is with your guys' paint department? So it's like you guys will go to this extent for a Godzilla -1 figure, obviously. I mean, they probably didn't want fans to complain that they cut corners on paint applications and whatnot for the Bandai figures for this. But still, this just shows you Bandai is king when it comes to Godzilla collectibles. You're going to get nice paint applications. You get nice detail, basic articulation, but it'll get you by. Bandai always delivers a solid Godzilla kaiju collectible, and they are they're very affordable. They are very affordable. But again, the eyes have a nice lighter gray with a little dab of orange in there, and then a black pupil to finish it off. And even inside of the mouth, it's really hard to see, but they did use kind of a glossy paint, and it is a very like dark blackish red. So again, paint job on this guy, absolutely outstanding. It's fantastic. Just solid all the way around. Very good job with paint applications. Detail, I mean, just look at this guy. Absolutely love the sculpt on this guy. All the edges and everything in the dorsal spines look absolutely amazing. All the little spikes and horns protruding from like his shoulders, his elbows, up here on the sides of his hips. Beautifully well done. The armor plating, moving down the biceps, the front of the body. Absolutely just beautiful, beautiful detail with this guy. All the way down to the tip of the tail. Just absolutely is remarkable. Again, all of this in here looks absolutely remarkable. The sculpt is just beautiful, and Bandai always delivers on their sculpts. Absolutely beautiful figure. Love it. Just the attention to detail is absolutely amazing for a Bandai figure. They knocked this guy out of the park. Moving on from detail, I mean, there's really not much more to go over with detail. I mean, the proof is in the video here, guys. It's in the footage. I mean, there's really nothing that stands out that I want to point out, but it's just like, it's a beautiful sculpt. Moving on from detail, though, let's go straight on into articulation. Articulation on this guy, his arms. You can move up, down, spin all the way around, 360, whatever. You know, spin those arms, spin those legs, whatever. He does have a glue seal, I believe, for the tail. But I've never been one to break a glue seal, even on older Bandai figures. So it's going to stay the same for me here. Legs can kick, you know, kind of backward, forward, move the arms out of the way. You could get an entire 360 out of those legs, and then that is it. Again, basic articulation, but it'll get you by for a solid Odo Island version of Godzilla -1. Absolutely fantastic. So just the arms and the legs. As far as scaling goes, my measuring stick, as you all know if you've been watching my videos long enough, my measuring stick that I like to use is the Bandai Godzilla 1968, because I want to say almost every Godzilla collector out there has a version of this guy, or, you know, if you don't anymore, you did have a version of this guy, so you have a good idea on scale wise what you're looking at. And you know, this guy's about 6 inches just because of the guy's this guy's pose and everything like that. He's a little more hunched over. He's not quite going to reach that 6-inch mark, but still, for this version of Godzilla, this works. Give you guys an idea how big this guy is. And just for funsies, even though he is going to be the next figure review, let's just pull him out right now next to his fully developed -1 counterpart here. They look great next to one another. Absolutely fantastic. So there you go as far as scaling. And, you know, that about sums it up. You know, my Bandai Movie Monster Series reviews, they're pretty short and sweet. I don't necessarily go into anything lengthy unless I absolutely need to. This guy's pretty short and sweet as far as his paint apps go. Fantastic. Detail, outstanding. Articulation, good. And just overall, a fantastic figure. I highly recommend you pick this up. You could probably find this guy on Amazon. You could, where I ended up getting mine was actually through the Godzilla Store website, and I believe he's still available on there. Correct me if I'm wrong. You might just need to go to the Godzilla Store website and check it out, but probably expect anywhere from this guy to be like $24 to probably $30. You know, depending on where you get it from. And then, of course, you know, once that aftermarket hits, these figures could go $50 and even $100, even higher than $100, depending on how the aftermarket prices treat them. But overall, great, solid Godzilla -1 figure. Godzilla from Odo Island, to be specific. So anyway, you guys, that about does it for this figure review. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to atomic blast that notification bell. Atomic blast that like button, if you will. Don't forget to like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks over on Facebook and Instagram, as you will see stuff on there that I post that you probably won't see over here on the YouTube channel. And like always, you guys, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.